Hi crafty friends, I'm back with another card share for Bunnies of March. This is a slimline card measuring 8 by 4 inches, and I used a stamp by Anna. It's one of her whippersnapper design stamps that I recently got. I love this little bunny, and it's just a happy little bunny in a little pail or in a little bucket. And what I did is, initially when I first saw it, this card popped to mind right away. I knew I wanted to stamp him multiple times, and I even thought, well, I'm going to mask him and stamp him and do a rainbow, so more than 3. But initially, I'd stamped him only 3 times without masking him. I'll have to mask him, and it's going to be a little hard to mask him with the little leaves and stuff, but I think if I give myself some time, and I could do it. So let me explain this card. This card, no pattern paper. The background on this on that you see at the very end, I used a stamp. I used this cover stamp, cover a card stamp by Impression Obsession that I've had for a while, and it's L13950, and it's an interesting stamp. Here's the stamp, a sample of the stamp. And it graduates from very light texture to a solid. So if you're looking at it like this, from very light dots to a solid. And obviously I stamped it in blue. And for this example, I did it in green because I wanted to bring the green up, but I did it in green on the bottom and blue on the top. So what I did because obviously it's not going to fit the entire length or width of my card, so what I did was I stamped the top in blue and the bottom in green, and then I did it once and I did it twice, but I did it on regular typing paper, like regular a sheet of regular printer paper. And then I cut it so that I can piece it together to span the width of my card. I knew that not a lot was going to show, only very little was going to show, and so I only get a sliver of the texture showing on the back. So that was it. But an interesting stamp, and I wanted just a little texture on the back. So it's green here, but then it's blue pretty much like 2/3 of the way down, and then the green starts. And then in the middle, I just used a gray marker. I believe it was I think it was like a gray mid-tone, like a 5, a cool gray, and I colored just a white cardstock gray, and it almost looks like a purple, but it's actually a gray, and matted the initial panel, which is a slim card, and it's like the second in the slim card, so it measures 7.5 by 3.5. So it's a stitched slim, 7.5 by 3.5. So I colored all the flowers purple, and then did each of the buckets a different color, and I matched the little hearts on the bunnies to match the buckets, and then I did the hearts on the buckets gray to give it the look of like a metal. Now the bottom, I tried to match the design of the flowers on the bottom. It's a very primitive design. I didn't do Anna's justice. I mean, I am not an artist by any means, but I just winged it, and I think it came out nice. My leaves are nowhere as cute as her leaves, but I'm happy with my attempt at it. I think my flowers look a lot better than my leaves, but it works for me. I'm happy with it. I would love if she comes out with a matching flower stamp to do this look. But in the meantime, I think I love the card. I think it came out really cute. Yeah, so I'm really happy with this card. So, like I said, a very simple card because it only took one stamp, and you don't need a background stamp. You could just, go with one stamp. But I just wanted to share with you, and maybe I will do another card and do the same technique and videotape the whole process so you can see how I did it. Or maybe we'll get Anna to do that. If she, maybe we'll ask her, pretty please, to show us how she draws those flowers for us. That's it. Thanks for stopping by and taking a look at this card share. Until next time, thank you. Bye.